They're going to make sure that Joe Burrow is not claimed for being black or whatnot, because Joe Burrow is about that license times a lot of times,
Good Lord.
You got my text yesterday that I told you about Penn State?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You was going to say that about Penn State, yes.
Yeah, Penn State had, so they were trying to protest to have the conference. They didn't even run in athletic activities like that, and they already have 44 tests positive.
Oh, actually, 48.
48, whatever the number was.
Because those 4 are going to make a difference.
And then BC came out, they had 33 tests positive. Because, they're part of the ACC. So the ACC's still going.
Yes.
So up here, we were trying not to, up here they were trying to do remote learning and things of that nature. But because the ACC is still going, they have to have competition. 33 students tested positive, and now BC doesn't know what to do. Because
look. I got an idea. You know how we solve COVID? I got an idea. What's more important in the South than college football?
Oh, Lord. Oh,
nothing, right?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Except maybe gun ownership, but nothing.
Oh, Lord.
Gun ownership.
So I say,
what you
we
say?
tell all the colleges that are participating in NCAA sports, if y'all can develop a vaccine, y'all get the automatic chip. First person to get the vaccine, get an automatic chip.
How did LeBron miss? I'm sorry, Simone.
I think it'll work. I mean, we gotta think outside the box. I think it'll work.
I think it would be ambitious.
And it's great because look, check it out. It's a win-win for everybody. Some teams will finally get a championship. We'll have a vaccine, and if they develop the vaccine, that's the modern day freaking. You can get the Nobel Prize in science, biology, or whatever that shit is. So it's a win-win for everybody.
So you think
I see no drawbacks to this.
You think Vanderbilt's gonna beat Stanford to get the vaccine for the honor?
I see no drawbacks to this.
Stanford ain't participating in college athletics this season. It'd be different if you say Stanford was participating, but after they cancel, I don't trust an Alabama vaccine because West Virginia, they just gonna put moonshine and then tell people it's a vaccine.
Oh,
no. I trust an Alabama vaccine because Nick Saban ain't playing. He trying to win another chip. So I trust that vaccine more than any other vaccine.
He's trying to make sure he keep his bag.
Can you imagine the University of Miami vaccine or Florida State?
I already know what the university. I already know what's in it. They faxed me the ingredients. You want to know what's in that one? Y'all ready? Y'all sitting down?
What is in that way, NYU Lagoon? What's in that way?
What's in that? I'm telling you, it's that original green and yellow Gatorade mixed with some emergency. That's the vaccine, bro. Shoot it up one time.
The one that came in a glass bottle that they used to hit.
Exactly. See, James knows.
All right, what I'm gonna do?
Mixed with some emergency, baby. Shoot it up. Get an IV drip of that Mama Jamma. Give me the electrolytes.
What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna have y'all because I want to for the viewers. I started to record on this or whatever. It would be a funny episode people watch.
Good Lord, this is about to be a 20-point blowout.
Well,
first half.
Well, the thing first.
Look at this.
I'm gonna show this first, fellas, so we can laugh at the 15 seconds of this. The Texans saying that they will walk off the field for not the national anthem. This is gonna be so weird. It's seeing fans here. Let's get that sound.
Oh, there really are like 4 people sprinkled.
57-41 and a half. Good Lord.
Texans Executive Vice President of Football Operations, Jack Easterby, told Michelle Tafoya that the players didn't want any, quote, misinterpretation of celebrating one song and throwing shade on.
They lose this game? Man, I tell you, man, listen. They lose this game?
Wait a minute, John, before you speculate on hoping the Lakers lose this game, did you just hear this nonsense being uttered by, I think the Texans saying that they didn't want to offend one song more than the other song, so they're just going to not be on the field for either song?
So their take to resolve the issue is all lives matter. Basically what they did.
Oh my
No, that's not the message. The message is that all songs matter. All notes matter. All symphonies matter.
We're not.
All and when the game starts, you better believe all yards matter.
Well, it's not. But look at what the NBC. Come on, you're making it even. Alicia Keys was already that. The reason why I railed against Alicia Keys is because Alicia Keys is such a fraud now. And it's not because she home wrecked on Mashonda and messed up Swiss Beats Marriage. That's their business, even though it's really problematic or whatnot. But she really, really made life horrible for Little Mama. You know, Little Mama is so wonderful. And Little Mama, yeah, she came on stage. And
Drunk a butt over there.
what you say, James?
No, I'm watching the. I wasn't commenting on it. I'm watching the Braves national games.
Okay, because you see baseball, people see black people still love baseball. We didn't forget about it. People watching.
Yesterday was Roberto Clemente Day, so don't talk about black. Listen, we love us some baseball, okay? We represent.
That's right. We rescheduled the Jackie Robinson Day before Chadwick Boseman went up above. So that was real timing, wasn't it?
The timing on that was excellent.
But Alicia Keys has made herself the corporate black darling of Black America overall. When she was so horrible to Little Mama. Yeah, Little Mama came on stage with you and Jay-Z and whatnot. Till this day, gentlemen, she has not forgiven Little Mama. Even Jay-Z's been like, all right, she suffered enough. This woman, Alicia Keys, is really, really, she talks about female solidarity and everything like that. Well, I don't see no solidarity overall when she's like, oh, she know what she did. Like, when did that Harlem come out of you, Alicia Keys? When did that side of Harlem come out of you? Like the wonderful Il Finesse all the way, So, oh, Jonathan, you don't know Jonathan. You didn't see Jonathan. You know who I'm referring to, Jonathan, right?
Oh my goodness! I don't even.
Jonathan.
I'm like, what?
I might as well show it because she wouldn't mind. She would laugh if she ever sees it so wrong. But Jonathan, as I showed James the other night, I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw.
It was well behind him.
What you said?
We switched to the Red Sox Rays game, and a guy was up to play. A guy was up at the plate, and the ball was literally entering the catcher's mitt, and that was when he swung. And they had it in super slow motion. So my dad's reaction to it was priceless. So that's what was making me laugh so hard.
Can y'all rewind back and see it, or y'all don't have?
Oh no, we caught it at the perfect timing. We were just laughing at it because it looks like. I've been talking to my dad about baseball, and we've been watching a lot of baseball. And I was telling him there's certain plays that are happening that if me and him saw them when I played in Little League, they would have took the kid out of the game.
Damn, y'all was ruthless.
Andrew, we watched a guy pitch to another guy, and he bounced the ball to the plate 3 times.
Okay.
And walked the guy on 4 pitches. He walked the guy on 4 pitches, and 3 of the balls didn't make it to the catcher.
Okay.
If that happened in Little League, you've seen that happen in Little League. That's why you're laughing. You've seen that happen. 4 pitches, 3 of them in the dirt, and they go and yank that kid straight out of the game.
Which, hey, man. It was an intentional walk, man. Come on.
My thing, James, is that did he continue to pitch after?
Oh, yeah.
Well, James, that tells me all I need to know. He was the coach's son. That's all I need to know now.
Oh my goodness.
There's no way. I mean,
we were watching the game, and on the second pitch, I go, did he just bounce 2 straight balls? And my dad was like, yep. And then he threw another ball high and outside. And on the last one, he bounced in the dirt. And I said, my man just bounced 3 pitches out of 4.
Now, James, I gotta ask you, because Boston is a little bit better at being less desegregated than we are here in New York. Was this league at least predominantly black and brown, or was it a good shade of overall? Was Young boy at the time, was he of the melanin complexion?
Oh yeah,
It's a loaded question.
yeah, he was.
Okay, so mostly black and brown league.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all was nice. Like here in New York, it would have been like, that child gotta go.
No. No, they let you finish. They let you, especially in Little League. I played at one Little League. So first of all, y'all gotta understand, when I played Little League, they had me playing Little League when I was 8. So I never played T-ball because I was too big. And I kid you not, this is a true story. I was playing T-ball and I went to try out.
They had T-ball at 6 and 7.
6, 7, and 8, yeah.
Really?
That's when you
Like,
typically play T-ball.
We played. They just threw underhanded, and it was
No. See, in Boston, they don't mess with that. They give you a T, and then after 8, you have competition pitching. So after 8, you're on the mound.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna play T-ball. So my mom and dad brought me, and they're like, "How old's your son?" They said 8. Andrew, I'm not lying to you. I've seen parents starting to pull their kids off the field.
Wow.
Because they were like, he's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
They were like, no. They were calling birth certificate on me.
Word. Wait a minute. Other black parents were calling you birth certificate.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then, so their decision was to take me. And no one was thinking about myself, right? So no one's thinking about me. So their decision was to take me and push me with the Little League kids. So then they took me at 8 and put me with the 8 through the 10 and 12-year-olds. So I'm now trying to catch.
That's terrible. Even with the birth certificate?
They didn't care because I was too big for T-ball. And you can't hurt little kids. So that was what they were caring about.
It's not
so
your fault your parents fed you well. Not theirs.
So I figured it out. The good thing was I was good enough. Interestingly enough, I was the youngest kid on my team, and I started at shortstop. So don't even talk about that.
Better Nomar Garcia Parr than Nomar Garcia Parr.
And then they moved me, and then we switched to a different league after that year. And then that year, it was 10 through 12, but because I had a year of Little League under my belt already, they just had me play. So I was playing Little League. I started playing Little League officially at 8, and I would say like Advanced Little League. I started playing Advanced Little League when I was 9.
That's real, man.
I had pictures, and I had kids throwing, 50, 60 in Little League, and I was only like 9 years old.
Yeah, that's what
you know what that reminds me of? What happened to that dude that there was a scandal with Little League baseball where he was like 2 years older than everybody?
Danny Almonte won a New York State championship, Jonathan. How you didn't know about that? He won a New York State championship.
Okay. Yes, I forgot. I just remember it vaguely. It was like a big scandal because the dude was like 2 years older than everybody. And he was fronting like he was.
In 1999,
I'm sure they just came to him with it.
He's our age, dog. He's our age.
Yeah, he's our age.
Because I'm 3 months older than him. I forgot, and he's our age and everything. And now let's see where he's at. Danny Almonte. Oh, he played at Weston, Oklahoma. That was where he played in college. Overall, he played at the Frontier. Then he was in the Frontier League, minor league circuit. Western Oklahoma State College. Look at the prolific career. At the time, he was reportedly no longer with his wife, though he would not disclose details of the relationship. Almonte indicated a return to semi-pro baseball in the summer at the end of the school year, and said that he no longer held expectations of someday playing in the major leagues. Wow.
Yeah.
And
I was going to say, look at that. The episode of Foul Play of Legal Drama. At least he made on Law and Order. He made it, baby.
I would hope so, because they sometimes be slick. They'll try to be like, we're going to name him Daniel. We're going to try to name him Manny, Amandura, and try to do some stuff like that, man. They try to do that nonsense. They really do. I was going to say, as this wonderful stream is going on right now, look what NBC did before I fast forward to the start of the game. Look at this now. Lord, the pandering is just so brutal to watch. It's just like, wow. It's so cringe. Look what they did, gentlemen. Look what they did. Who did this? Who narrated this? Don't tell me Anthony Mackie.
I said Anthony Mackie.
I
don't
know
say
it was
Anthony
him.
Mackie.
Alicia Keys and Anthony Mackie, the acceptable black people. The same Anthony Mackie that wanted to argue with Spike Lee and say, oh, the neighborhoods are changing, Spike. You're going to have to get used to it. And Spike is like, what are you talking about? Like, they taking our neighborhoods for a reason.
Well, I mean, they're not taking Spike's neighborhood, but we don't understand the overall concept.
Well, they never taken 40 acres, Jonathan, because that was right, James, his Spike Lee studio is right across the street from our high school. Well, not right across directly, but it's down on the block on the other side of Brooklyn Tech. So, yeah. He's still there sometimes in that place, a lot of times. James Weldon Johns, what are we doing? Okay. I need to see.
Yo, put back on the Osaka match, man.
No, it's so funny. But John, I can't put it on because I'm recording now.
He's recording, so he don't want.
Oh, you recording now? Oh, you didn't tell me you was recording now.
Ashley did. Well,
no, you didn't.
I don't know, John.
I'm out here chilling.
No, I may
tell me I was recording.
I may not put this episode on. I may just keep this amongst ourselves, probably, honestly.
You didn't tell me you was recording, man. Come on.
No, all right, I'm not.
When you told me you switched over to recording, you snuck that recording in there.
No, I didn't. I said I was thinking about recording. All right, I'm stopping this because.
No, it's okay. Leave it if you gotta leave it. But I'm just saying, like, you ain't telling me you was recording. You saw me lying down, just chilling just now. You think I would have done that if you was recording, man? Come on, man.
Jonathan, I'm literally stretching my neck right here with my whole shirt on, looking tight as hell right now. You know what I mean? We're just adding to the elevator and whatnot. You know what? See, I need a WEB. If they don't mention WEB Du Bois at least.
You know what he does to deceive you? He pitches inside of the mound. So when he comes in here, so every pitch looks like the slider. So every pitch that he throws, because he throws across his body, even if he throws straight.
Hell is this?
He got trade 85, 75. He didn't get the hit.
What in the hell is this? Alicia Keys, you really are. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to fast forward through this. I'm tired of this nonsense. Wait a minute. Did I see Kaepernick? They still can't show Kaepernick.
They ain't gonna show Kaepernick.
That's bullshit. Oh my gosh. NFL so, they are truly representatives of America. They know how to whitewash their bullshit. They really, really do represent this country and this disgracefulness a lot. They really do. Damn.
You gotta take them out now. 150 pitches.
So that video we played Neighbor Stadium.
Yeah, he's loving it.
All right. You see that? If I was Alicia Keys, I'd be like, only way I do that, you kick off Carrie Underwood for Sunday Night Football, and I become like the whole Sunday Night Football intro.
Yo, why it gotta be all that? It ain't gotta be all that. Come on.
Sorry.
It don't gotta be all that. That's unnecessary.
It do gotta be all that to me overall.
Oh gosh. What you got against? It don't gotta be all that, man. No, that's not necessary.
Goals?
Is Carrie Underwood sending you a bag, sir? Is she leaving Mike Fisher overall to talk to you now out of nowhere? Because I don't understand.
No, it's not even about much. It's just like, all right, if you want to say Lee should do her thing on her own merits, fine. But you got to be like, the only way I'm making demands, you got to kick her off. And then, like, come on, man. They both artists, man. Come on, let it rock.
No. One is an artist. One is just a country music singer.
All right, we're going to get into semantics. Okay, fine.
No. What Carrie Underwood, I ain't seen no song that person has wrote. Alicia Keys.
When I say I use the word artist loosely, I didn't mean an artiste with an E and an accent on that and an ooh la la with the schwa.
I wouldn't get close to that overall. That's all I can say. And then they put, I don't even want to hear Tony Dungy doing whatever. Let me see Rodney Harrison. Let me see if he keeps it real. The only time I'll listen to what Rodney Harrison fully say and be like, Rodney, I trust in you. Rodney, let me get the situation better.
Ain't none of them keeping it real.
Coach, I was so blessed, man, to be able to spend some time with Tyrann Mathieu. And I asked him point blank, I said, why is it so important for you to protest? And he said he wanted to use his platform to bring awareness and challenge not only the NFL, but the NFL owners to become more involved. As a black parent, my wife and I, as black parents, my wife and I, we've had to have some really uncomfortable and some candid conversations with our kids. We had to, when you leave the home, how to act in certain situations, what to expect. But Coach, just like you talked about.
I'm gonna pause a second, all right? Now, Chris Sims and Mike Florio are part of the main show now, fully all the way, all right, as they've been, all right?
Lakers Rockets third quarter, by the way, guys.
I was just about to say, Andrew, you were wrong. They still ain't kicking nothing on.
The box, you see, exactly, James. So they need to be part of split screen. They need to be part of the discussion overall, clearly, and I don't see them for the time being. So I'm glad I mentioned it. I'm glad we caught this down. That they need to listen to this point. All right, and they need to really understand that. Oh, whatever.
Well, that's the problem is we keep putting black people to talk about black issues instead of
it's an American
white
issue.
people.
Yeah,
yes.
This isn't about the flag. It's not about black and white. It's about making our country a better place to live.
There's going to be a lot of conversation about teams that do this. I'm just looking at the Houston thing, and I don't know the specifics, but from the outside, they didn't have full agreement on what to do, which is what we hopefully are all doing more of. They came together, they bridged their differences, and they've taken action together. And hopefully that can be a symbol for what all of us do here going forward.
Okay, now my last question. Mike Tirico, is he fully black now? Is he not black?
He's fully round. Dude put on some weight.
So he was the person that was the non-black person in the segment.
He's on the outskirts of the cookout. You ain't let him bring a dish. He's bringing the drinks. That's what Mike Tirico.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
the non-alcoholic drinks, not even the alcoholic drinks.
There you go. That's his responsibility.
I was trying to be nice to Mike. I may interview him soon.
And you trust him to bring a couple cups, too.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yep, he bringing supplies. That's what Mike is in charge of supplies. He's not in charge of menu items. He's not in charge of music. He's not in charge of games. He's in charge of the supplies. That's what Mike is in charge of. So, yeah. So, I wouldn't say, no, he's not. I'm not going to. I'm also someone.
I honestly don't know. I've never seen fans before. And people, I mean, obviously, thank you. Yeah.
No, but I also don't think you should call someone's blackness into question. So I'm saying that for season.
No. I'm wondering if he's actually, I think
he is. I think he's Canadian though. Isn't Tirico Canadian?
No. He's from upstate. At least outside.
Hey. You can be black and Canadian.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Look at Drake.
But he's not. He's from Queens. Like he grew up in Queens.
What I'm saying is, look at Drake. You could be black and Canadian.
Look, John. I know you're trying to get the humor, but John Saunders is who we are proud Canadian.
Yes, I know John. I just always thought Tirico was Canadian too because I thought it was two, but it might be Adnan Virk who I'm confusing.
Okay, see, this is the thing because Syracuse, that was a big problem for him. That he did harass a lot of women. He had a lot of. Oh Lord.
I was just gonna say you ain't gotta get me started.
Oh my God, they cannot get a rebound.
Yeah,
they really cannot get a rebound. This is just bad.
They can, but that was a real issue. That was a real issue for Mike Tirico, especially in Syracuse. I mean, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Another turnover. Oh gosh, this is just.
Mike Tirico really survived. I'm telling you. He survived a hell of
And another rebound.
Jonathan, you know this game is over, Jonathan. You know this game is over. Stop that now.
He did. It's fascinating how he was really able to land the NBC job after all of that was exposed. Because it was like as he was transitioning and leaving ESPN.
Yes.
So yeah, again, like I was saying, I was saying that facetiously. I'm not gonna revoke anyone's blackness. You all invited to the cookout. I think there's just levels to the cookout. That's what I'll honestly say. Of course he's still in the cookout.
This is what he said, though.
He got melanin in his skin. He walked down the street. He gonna get stopped just like me.
That's true, but he stated that he's seen pictures of his father and immediate family, all of whom are white. The only contact I had growing up with my mom's side of the family and they are all as white as the refrigerator I'm sitting in front of right now. In regards to the genealogical test to see if he was a black ancestor, he said, yeah, I like to find out the truth at some point so I can answer questions for my kids. But made it clear he does not feel any urgency. Well, this was old. This was, how long ago was this? That was 2017. Wait, let me see. Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, the real answer to the real answer to this was the Crockett did this. That fool Crockett did this overall. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew it overall. When people go around saying you are black, well, I don't encourage it. But at the same token, I don't back off of it. If you want to call me that, that's fine. But you know, my whole family, there's nobody I know who is black. Raised in Queens, Michael Todd Tirico grew up in a middle-class Italian family in
Good
Queens.
Lord, they can't get an offensive rebound.
As Jonathan,
Good, they can't get a rebound to save their life.
We knew that was
Wait,
gonna
I
happen.
gotta see the stat on this. I need to see
Jonathan,
all
they
the
ain't supposed to be
offensive-
missing. That's what they ain't supposed to be missing. That's the problem.
exactly. They ain't supposed to be missing a damn
Good
thing.
Lord, let me see how much. Look at this.
I'm
9
upset.
offensive rebounds.
Yes.
9.
Yes, nice.
Plus 20 in the rebound department.
Yes.
Good Lord.
As they should.
Oh
The
my
team played
God.
small ball and think it's gonna
13 second
work.
chance points to 0. 12 fast break points to 0.
I wish we
Good
had.
Lord.
I wish we had Michael Wilbon on this broadcast because Michael Wilbon would be just railing against the team. I mean, LeBron is having
The
a
amount
bad
of time,
shooting game.
the amount of time they spend in the inning.
Yep, LeBron is having a bad shooting game.
game.
Like 0-3 from 3, only 8 points, 3 of 8, but he got 9 rebounds, 11 rebounds for Anthony Davis. I mean, look, Anthony Davis has more offensive rebounds than the Rockets have.
At this point,
All I'm saying is, I think the series is over.
As well already.
Look, I think the series is over.
It's been over since game 2, Jonathan.
No, but what I'm saying is, I think the series is over. But if some way, somehow, as horrible as Houston's played, they find a way to be within single digits with 5 minutes left in this game, boy, I swear.
Don't let the Kobe.
That's gonna be too damn funny.
Don't let the Kobe hate get there. And you were lucky that the Goran Dragic made that 3 the other night. Eric Bledsoe missed it, but you would have owed me $5 whopping.
Oh wow, yeah. I don't think I'm good for it either, because you know I'm not out here making smart bets.
Well, I mean, I would hope so overall. That's what it is. Oh, let me see. Well, girl, Sabrina, wonderful Sabrina, just texted me. She said the soccer match was getting ready. Hold up. Let me just make sure. See. Oh, Brady's at the second set. All right. Make sure we can share. Bam.
Oh, Brady to the second set?
Yeah, she did.
Pull up that. Pull that one up real quick. Switch over.
What you mean switch over? I mean, I could. Well, US they won't care, but I still don't want to risk anything overall. So
oh no, I'm saying because you're recording.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, you know, I probably might as well turn from this Lakers game down here. All right, fuck it. Let me fast forward to the start of the COVID-19 NFL season. Let's get into it. Oh, look at Andy Reid not wearing a mask, James. He thinks that he's wearing a face cover. Andy Reid, what are you doing? What are you doing, Andy Reid? He's wearing a face cover.
Did they kick the ball? Did the man kick the ball off the tee yet?
Oh, they did already. I'm just behind.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Remember what you guys are rooting for, okay? I need the positive energy. Rooting for a Watson rushing touchdown, a Mahomes rushing touchdown, and a Kelsey touchdown. Okay, come on, guys.
I'm just wishing for black excellence. That's what I want to.
No, I'm down on Jonathan's bets. We want.
Thank you, James.
I'm down.
See, James,
I want the Deshaun Watson running touchdown, Patrick Mahomes running touchdown.
See, James, you a real one. I mess with you. You a real one, James.
No,
I
I'm
appreciate
good.
you.
I would take that for $2,500 on $100.
Look at these dumbass fans. Look at these fans. I said it, y'all. I said it.
Yes. It looked like a sprinkler. It looked like someone dropped them there accidentally.
Y'all ain't even wearing the mask right.
Yes, video.
Let me see the banner, Kansas City. Oh, the banner's done. As it better be. She ain't wearing a mask. I saw that. She is not wearing a mask.
This is just a massacre. Good Lord.
That's what happens
This is
when
a
you
complete
try to hit the king, and you best not miss.
This crowd noise is weird because you can tell it's silent in there.
It wasn't easy, but
Wait, they went to their stadium, Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth? Come on, what the hell's wrong with y'all? Y'all just are so Al Michaels with your Republican self. Oh, Lord.
Oh, they're at the stadium?
Yes, they decided to go to the stadium with their full selves. Who's this singing the national anthem?
Wasn't that 3 steps?
Huh?
No, I
Jones is
thought
watching
LeBron just
basketball.
traveled. Not like it's going to make a difference to the score.
Look who's doing the national anthem, Beyonce's disciples, as they did in the Super Bowl. They see, focus, whoever black is in the NFL marketing department or non-black, actually, they were like, let's get the safest black people overall.
Who are the safest black people?
Beyonce's proteges, Alicia Keys and Anthony Mackie. Yes. All right. So, and they can't even say Black Lives Matter. They have to say end racism.
Look. I'm actually surprised that they didn't save Anthony Mackie for an Atlanta home game.
Well, they're gonna probably overuse him.
You know why?
Why?
What's Anthony Mackie?
What you mean? What is Anthony Mackie?
For an Atlanta home game? You want me to spell it out for you?
You might go ahead. Go ahead.
Really?
Yes,
He's a Falcon.
Oh, gosh.
You're so ridiculous. You know that right now, and it's so brilliant. That's 6
I
out
would
of
have thought it was obvious, man.
That's 6 out of 6. I forgot that he was that. Yo.
That's what he's primarily known for.
No,
At least in my house.
Well, for me, he just annoying the hell out of me overall. But you know, you think he would be a replacement for Black Panther?
No, I think they're gonna go with the whole Shuri thing.
They're gonna go with who?
Shuri.
Andy Reid got a full mask on, Andrew. You said Andy Reid don't got a mask. He's ultimately protected, okay?
He got the clear mask on.
He got a full mask on. He is not playing. He's not there for that.
Yo. Andy Reid.
I'm gonna wind back to because he had the clear mask on, not the proper protocol. He supposed to have a mask on the nose, not that clear thing.
Wait. Are you trying to say? Wait, Andrew. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
Andrew, let me get this straight.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that Andy Reid doesn't care about defense?
Jonathan, it's time for you to really be on not only this podcast. I gotta put you on Bigo too. You need to become a Bigo host. I think you would be a very good Bigo host. You know, I think you would be, man, because Bigo's Instagram, but they pay you because Bigo pays or whatnot, unlike Instagram Live, the host. In fact,
all right, but yo, let me take a look at this. Click on that Osaka tab. I want to see what's going on.
Okay.
Not just the stats. Just the stats. Don't show no video because I know you're worried about that. Pull up some stats. I want to see the stats.
Well, the stats overall is who's gonna hit it past each other. So let me just see because that's how they're powerful, man. That's why this was such a great matchup. That's why the WCA is in its golden age. It's in its platinum age, actually. In its platinum age. Every match counts. That's what makes it so great. It's so sad that the WCA marketing is so horrible that I had to really deal with that firsthand, how horrible they are. All right, stats right now. 1-all, final set.
All right. Who serves first?
Well, both have held. So it's
yeah, but who serves first?
Naomi.
Osaka serves first.
Naomi serves first. Wow, Naomi.
Because that's always additional pressure.
Now, but look
on the second player.
Look, Brady with more winners. You know, she's hitting with depth. I'm telling you.
Yo, but let me see the first serve percentage. Hold up. Leave it there. Osaka got a better first serve percentage, better winning percentage on first serve, better winning percentage on second serve.
Well, it's tied on second serve.
The difference is Brady got to the net. Brady's been a little bit more aggressive getting to the net. That 89% is looking good.
Well, exactly. But, you know, the key thing is that.
And then also, Brady's not been broken.
Well, that's key. That's the thing that's key is that Brady has the strength that Osaka has. That's why this was 50-50 now because Brady really.
But them unforced errors, though.
Well, of course, because, you know, she's attacking like how Serena would attack Osaka. So it's like it's really first strike tennis. And
we'll see.
Brady can move, too. All right? So here we go, all right? So
Osaka better hold her serve. Otherwise, it's going to be problematic.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, both of them need to hold still. Both of them. All right, J.J. Watt stretching. Come on, let's get Black quarterback century right now. Let's go.
Andrew,
See?
You so behind.
I know because I was waiting. I want to see everything.
But now let's rejoin the.
See, that's the thing. They tried to say that they couldn't shake hands beforehand and stuff. Afterwards. Like, why the hell would you be hitting each other for 3 hours and then, we're not going to do post-game handshakes?
Well, that was like when they were first coming up with the protocol. The person was like, so we ain't going to tackle each other. I forget who was the player who tweeted that when they said you can't do this, this, and this. They're like, so we're not huddling?
I would.
My Lord.
Hey, I would.
My Lord. I mean, the Houston offense looks absolutely just atrocious.
Wait, so you saying Bill O'Brien is looking atrocious again, Jonathan?
I'm talking about the Houston Rocket offense. Rocket. Houston. Put it this way. Houston, we have a problem.
Well, all I know is that, Jonathan, I would have told you to turn away from Mike D'Antoni last 2 games away from coaching the Rockets a while and would have just had you watch either Osaka, Brady, or this closely. All right, Juan Thornhill is back. All right, that means that Sean won't pass for 350 yards tonight. Because Juan Thornhill is special, y'all. He's really, really great. All right. Oh, my gosh. This is embarrassing. It looks like – it doesn't even look like a preseason game. It truly looks like it's an XFL game.
XFL have more numbers than that. Don't hate on the XFL like that.
Hey,
what was the league that failed the AAF? It looked like that. That's what it looked like.
Well, all I can say, Tunsil, highest paid tackle in the league. You better protect Deshaun Watson, Max Sherping. I want to see Deshaun protected this season, even though he's not going to get sacked in this game. I want to see. No commercials over here, ladies and gentlemen. At least the time being. Oh, David Johnson. Should have never been here with the Texans.
So Johnson came out of Northern Iowa. He was the NFL leader in yards from scrimmage in his second season. Got hurt the following year. Never regained his form, but he's really motivated.
It's 2-1 in the third set, though.
It is really raining here, by the way.
It's raining again there?
Yeah, that's why they're playing indoors.
So that means we probably gonna get that.
Oh, back shoulder to Fuller.
Wait, where did you say it's raining?
Oh, right here, Jonathan. You know it's raining right now.
In New York.
Yeah, that's why.
Don't scare me like that. I thought you were trying to say it was raining in Kansas City. I was like, don't scare me like that.
Dang. Upper deck.
What you say, James?
I'm watching the Braves Nationals game, and Freddie Freeman just hit a 2-run home run to tie the game. Mm-hmm. Right off the seat. Well, you saw him miss the guy missed to Acuna 90 down the middle already, and Acuna just missed it.
Oh, by the way, James, your opinion on this? Because you seem to be more attuned with baseball than I am. Is it just me, or are there a lot of overs, a lot of high-scoring baseball games this season?
There's tons.
I've been noticing it and cashing in on it where I can. There's been just a lot, especially Pirates,
Uh-huh.
any Orioles game, Tigers game. There's certain teams where you're just like, it's just gonna be just a run parade.
Right. I was telling my dad the Pirates can play 6 games in a week. They'll win 2 of those games 15-1 and lose another 2 12-1.
Yo,
Lose the
it's
rest.
insane.
It's very weird. You can't predict it. It's like a team goes to Pittsburgh and they'll get blown out in the first game and then blow them out the rest of the two.
I don't care about
it's
who wins.
bizarre.
I just care about the over. I love me some overs.
Yeah, this is the season to take the over. A lot of
goodness.
homers getting hit. Pitching, since we returned from COVID, pitching, everyone thought that hitting was going to have to catch up to pitching. Pitching is lacking, to say the least.
Yeah.
I also think the people are trying to figure out how to use their relievers, and the impact of the 3-batter rule is actually rearing its head as well.
Yeah.
So that.
But yeah, I definitely noticed that. I was just like, wow, there's some
Mhm.
high-scoring ass games.
It's a lot of high-scoring games. A lot of high-scoring games. Not a lot of. There was almost a no-hitter, but even in that no-hitter, almost no-hit in the no-hitter attempt, the score was 11-0.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
And wasn't there just like wasn't there like a 19-0? It wasn't a no-hitter, but wasn't there like a 19-0 game the other day?
Yesterday.
2 games where
Tigers,
like 2 separate teams won by like 19 runs. Like it hadn't happened since like 1858 or some nonsense.
Mm-hmm. I know was it Tigers? I think it was Tigers got 19 hung on them. And then
Just ridiculous.
And then another team later in the night got another. It was like 15 hung on them too. Yeah, it's an interesting season. I think it's the teams who are really bad, and the teams who are good are really, really good. And with COVID and injuries, you don't know which is which. So, but yeah. If this is, like I said to you earlier, this is the season to take the over. If you bet baseball, take the over. It might be different.
That's music to my ears. I love a good over. My philosophy on overs in all sports, sports that are high scoring. My philosophy on overs is like, I believe an over is like a full bladder. You can't help it. You can't help it. You gotta let it out. Some of it gonna leak out.
By the way,
just set it and forget it.
By the way of letting out Osaka with the break, the first break of Brady serve. She goes.
Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
Kelsey almost broke one.
He almost did, but I don't see Mahomes rushing no touchdown. I'm just saying.
It's still early,
we'll
Andrew. It's still early.
It's okay. It's okay. I swung for the fences on those. I got some other stuff. Look, check it. I got second half over 25 points combined.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's actually a good bet.
Because I feel even if they get off to a slow start, there's gonna be a bunch of points scored in the second half.
Well, Houston's up 7-0.
Oh, this is Marcus Robinson. He didn't catch that. I know I'm behind, James, but he didn't catch that.
No, he didn't. I know you're behind because I'm watching the score and it's 7-0. So unless you jumped ahead of me.
To me, I think that it wasn't full possession.
Anyway.
Great throw, though, obviously.
Unless you are now ahead of me.
No.
Okay, so I got that one. Then you ready for this one?
Justin Reed. Damn, Justin Reed. Yeah, he caught it.
You ready for this one?
What you got?
I got both teams to score at least 20 points.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
That's easy. That's easy money in the state.
How much
that's what I'm saying. I'm just, I dink and dunk. I mix and match. You know what I mean?
All right, so we're getting through these damn commercials. So I'm getting close. Oh, see, no, he didn't catch it. I knew it.
He did not catch that, Andrew. I'm telling you, as being further along in the game than you.
I thought you said he did.
No, I told you he did not catch it because we are further along in the game than you, and Houston's up 7-0. So unless the touchdown got scored, I know it got taken back.
It better. It better.
Kansas City's coming out really, really methodical. I don't know what this game plan is. Right?
They're rusty too.
Well, I think they're also using that's a lot of cars there for social distancing. They're using Edwards-Helaire. I don't want to mess up the name. I always get it backwards. The LSU running back.
Wow, Martin really.
Jacob Martin's going to come around and beat Mitchell Schwartz, who did not even give up a pressure
Man,
in the playoffs.
that's true. Mitchell Schwartz was good. Damn. Wow. What a rush there by Martin. That's impressive side. Okay, 2 punts to start the game. That makes you know what I'm saying? Who's that defensive coordinator for the Texans again? Oh, Anthony Weaver. Okay.
Back to a 4th and 18.
I think he'll be good, even though Bill Bryan should be fired. Should have been fired. Someone wearing a mask and a Lucha Libre mask in the Rockets crowd for the Lakers.
I do see that, yes.
Yeah.
Lucha Libre mask. It looks very interesting.
Dude Johnson's still showing he has some rhythm towards it. Let's see, Chris Jones.
Is that Chris Jones?
Oh, wow.
Football performance he had in that 4th quarter. Brian Clark came on last year with a lot of sacks. Is using him straight to the line.
Wait, let me see where they got Chris Jones ranked. Okay, 6 out of 8. Okay, I can see that. Full Pro Football Focus, because I don't be watching the games either.
Spreading out here.
All right, so Deshaun's already got 2 bad drops already. All right, so they messed up his percentage for the season already.
Yo, okay. Listen to this. This is just absolutely insane. All right, you ready?
Hmm?
Lakers versus Rockets. 40 rebounds to 17. 10 offensive rebounds to 1.
Yep.
Good Lord. 44 points in the paint to 16. Second chance points, 15 to nothing. Fast break points, 17 to nothing.
It's what
What is
happened.
life?
It's what happened when your small ball gets exposed for being too small.
It ain't that it's too small. The problem is in the
Problem is
playoffs.
they're not running their offense.
Ooh,
They
Rondo,
just dribble.
Rondo,
Right.
they did Rondo with the bank shot and the new braids. Let's see.
And then
No, look.
the other
Look.
problem is in the playoffs you got to shot make. If you ain't making shots in the playoffs,
Yeah, but they're not getting no ball movement. What happened to the ball movement?
they don't got no ball movement, Jonathan. That's the issue. They have less ball movement with Chris Paul, who's a better facilitator than Russell Westbrook.
Yep.
Yo, look, I'm telling you, Houston doing more dribbling than a newborn baby, man. What's going on?
Sure are. Watson upside. Okay, I mean, look, Duke Johnson, I'm glad you're back going. You could have gotten that from another running back in the draft and kept DeAndre Hopkins. The great distributor that is Deshaun Watson. And I'm gonna get started on Good Morning Football. I'm gonna really set it off on them.
You're just reading those stats stuff.
Will Fuller, #1 receiver now. Will Fuller now. Him and Brandon Cooks are cooking it up. All right. Oh, stupid run. Why is that such a stupid run? We don't need no dumbass Tim Kelly to tell Deshaun Watson how to coach.
Who?
Osaka wants to just get another break right here. If she gets 15-40, gets the break goes up 5-1, and she should see herself in the final.
He's cooking. He's made 6 perfect throws tonight. Deshaun Watson already.
Yeah, Deshaun came out hot. If Jeff Green realized that because he has vote at the top of his name, it looks like it says vote green, and he's a politician.
Uh-oh, here we go. Let's get this 5-1 Osaka.
Woo! Woo! Deshaun Watson cooking it up again. Cooking it up. Commercial break.
This actually works out better for my second half thing because it probably means that the unless they score a bunch in the second quarter, they're gonna need to mount a comeback at home, meaning Kansas City, which means
Right.
they'll probably
That's
end
what I'm
up trying to
saying. Yeah.
Ooh,
they'll probably end up scoring a bunch of.
breaks it. Woo!
Yeah.
It's still a dumb trade though. It's still a dumb trade though.
You want KC to be down going into half.
Exactly. I have Mahomes just have to go nuts in the second half.
Well, you still need that rushing touchdown from Mahomes, so.
That's okay.
He'll definitely get in the second half though, because if they get close, who they giving the ball? They're gonna trust Mahomes with the ball.
I need Watson to get his. That's what I really need. Because Kelsey's gonna get his. Kelsey's the one I'm not worried about.
I think Watson's gonna get his, no problem. I think Mahomes, even if they down on the goal line, which he's good at sneaking, but I think that's a little, and he's good at running the option down there, Mahomes, actually. But as it shows,
like I said, that was always a gravy bet. If that hits, that's just I'm chilling. But that was always a gravy bet.
You said, and you made that bet, right? You said that bet. See, I did.
Yeah.
I told you. But
that's the one part that you read. You didn't read the rest of everything else. That's the one part you read correctly.
You didn't say I mean. I keep on telling you that. You didn't say
sneaky. The sleeper on that is the Kelsey touchdown too. That's a sneaky one too.
I think the Kelsey TD is easier to get than Mahomes running. Honestly,
the Kelsey is the easiest one. The Kelsey one by itself is minus 115.
Watson's the easiest one.
I was gonna say I think Watson running is the easy one. I think Kelsey's a little fishy because
Kelsey was minus money.
No,
Kelsey was minus money. I'm telling you. Kelsey by itself was minus money.
You got majority rule. The rational voice has decided.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
I think the Kelsey one is tough because depending if they came out fast, I think it's easier. I'm giving you my live bet, my live odds right now. The Kelsey one is in kind of shaky ground because they're coming out so methodical. If they were coming out faster, I would have said it's a definite. But if they play methodically, they're gonna have to get touchdowns where they could get them. And I think if they start playing that way, then Mahomes, there's a higher chance for the Mahomes touchdown, and the Kelsey touchdown becomes a little bit less and less.
Like I said, it just makes it interesting for me to watch the game. I got my other safer ones, but those two, it just makes it more interesting for me to watch.
I just can't believe the amount of money for that. I think that was easy.
That's just giving away money. I mean, FanDuel, damn. I know they were wanting people to bet, but that's not.
Oh, so let me tell you what they tried to do to me. You ready for this one? You ready for this one? Let me tell you what they tried to do to me.
What they tried to do?
So check this. I made a one where it was 2 college football games, right? And I took the over. The first half of it. It was a 2-part parlay. The first one I got. The second one I also got, but they claimed that I didn't get it. So I screenshot everything. You know, I got the receipts. I screenshot everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said to them, I was like, look, there was a $10 bet. It was plus 209 paying. So it was supposed to be $10 plus the $20.90. So it's supposed to be a full payout of $30.90. The 10 original and $20.90 in profit because I won the bet.
Right.
So I disputed it. I got the screenshot of the bet where they claimed an error that I lost the bet. And I got the screenshot of the box score, which showed that there was more than the second half, whatever. So I sent that to them. I sent it to their claims department. Mm-hmm. So they got back to me and they said to me, oh, well, first of all, we're sorry for a delay in response. Second of all, since it's been such a long time, we'll give you a $10 bonus. And I'm like, first of all, that's not how that works because A, I didn't see the $10 bonus credited to my account, but even if it did, I'm not going to accept 1/3 of what I'm owed.
Of the payout.
Like, I won the bet. This is not like, some fluke or something was postponed by COVID or it's like this was, I won the bet. Don't try to rob me. So I'm just like, respectfully, no, you're gonna pay me my money. So I sent them another link. So we'll see how that goes. You know.
Wait a minute. So this is still ongoing, Jonathan?
Oh yes. They finally
Hey,
replied to me today, and I
look,
replied back to them. So I'm gonna see what they say.
look, man, Jonathan, if you need me to express that publicly, I'll post that on.
Oh, no doubt. But we'll see how that goes.
Give this money, FanDuel.
And what's so crazy about it? It's like, it's the principle. Like, it's not even like, oh my goodness, I want to. It wasn't like, oh, let's say for example, I were to hit tonight, and they were gonna try to stiff me on that, because that's like $500.
Right.
It's the principle. It's like $20, $30, but I'm just like, bro, don't try to play me for a fool. First of all, you said you sent the credit, but you didn't for the $10, which is 1/3, but you didn't even send that. So first of all, you lying to me. Second of all, which is more to the point, you owe me the money that I won rightfully, and I proved that I won it. So what is there to talk about?
The only thing they need to talk about is you lucky I ain't asking for interest, because
He
they
got a bad swing on 2 curveballs and then went up high with a fastball.
got the receipt showing
Junkie, you talking about a lot of runs. This Braves Nationals game got 13 runs in it, and it's in the 8th inning, and the Braves just took the lead.
By the way, Travis Kelce has scored his touchdown.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, Kelsey's
There we go. I told you that was the easiest one.
Said that's the easiest part.
That's the easiest one. Here we go.
All right, now.
Travis Kelce is their Gronk, really.
Oh yeah, he been that. You know, that's why I wish him and Gronk would have that. Von Miller called him a bootleg Gronkowski when they were when he got annoyed with him 2 seasons ago.
Oh, did I tell you about my Von Miller pick? Did I ever tell you about that one?
Which
Andrew?
Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah, word. You pick, man. You parlay, boy.
I told you about that one. Didn't I or not?
No, you never did. How much it was the plus?
So so here was my logic, right? I was just like, okay, everybody's high on Carolina, so they're good. You know, everybody's gonna pick them to win. But but if Denver somehow wins, it's gonna be because their defense. And who's their best defensive player? Von Miller.
Yep.
He was at 20-1. He was at 20-1 because everybody expected Carolina to win. So he was at 20-1. Obviously, we know the rest is history. Yep. I only put $5 on it because I was just like, I'm not gonna ball out because I expected Carolina to win too. But I was like 20-1. I throw $5 on it, won $100.
Man, I would have told you to probably put 20 on that one, brother.
Yeah, well, hindsight is 20/20. Although 20/20 is some messed up vision right now.
You ain't lie about that. Oh, the shot.
I don't blame Albides for looking behind him. You can't give him that. That's like 3 inches off the plate, dude.
Oh, look at it. The shot ended up on the same sideline as Pat Mahomes. That's pretty funny. Oh, look at that black quarterback love. Look at that.
It's going to be awesome, Harold, because everybody and their mama is going to be in the playoffs.
James, Jonathan, look at the black quarterback love here.
15 teams in the playoffs, Daddy. Yes.
Yeah. Now, James, look at the black. Look at the black quarterback love here. He went and he was running out of bounds. And look at this. Look at the solid Eric. Look at the solid Eric right there. Oh, that's my buddy. Like, and this is what I'm gonna say right now. Good morning, America. Good morning, America. Good football.
Good morning, football.
Good morning, football. Might as well be the same darn thing because Michael Strahan's on Good Morning, America. They had the nerve to ask if Deshaun Watson can get to the class of Pat Mahomes.
He's there. What are they talking about? Deshaun Watson was there when he beat the AAA team known as the Alabama Crimson Tide in the national championship.
Better than Pat Mahomes. They fat better than Andrew Luck. Look. It's always something about that. As always. And he is better than Pat Mahomes in college, clearly, all right? If Deshaun Watson had Andy Reid as his coach, they would have won a Super Bowl in Houston. But that's
No,
the thing.
Deshaun Watson needs a little bit more weapons, and he needs.
He needs
No,
better.
wait.
He needs better coaching, Jonathan.
He needs a little bit more weapons.
No,
Because look, I don't care who the coach is. If you gave Deshaun Watson, if you gave Deshaun Watson Travis Kelce, I mean, come on now.
I mean, yes, he doesn't have the
So-
he doesn't have the tight end that Mahomes has, but they
Yeah.
got weapons though, and they were up 24.
And if J.J. Watt can stay healthy for more than 2 seconds,
well, that's
maybe their defense is stand a chance.
That's true, but Jonathan, they were still up 24-0. I know it's early second quarter, but they still were up 24-0.
Oh,
Now, a proper coach would have did.
Do you think the Texans beat the 49ers?
I think they would because Deshaun Watson is a great quarterback and Jimmy Garoppolo's not. But the only thing is that Bill O'Brien is really incompetent. So that's what I just think. I think Deshaun Watson would have willed them to win. Against the 49ers.
We'll never know.
Well, true. And I gotta see if they do play this season or whatever. I gotta see. We definitely know that Deshaun Watson's elite and Jimmy Garoppolo is not. All right, punt time. Damn, I'm telling you, she's doing a good job so far. Receivers not getting open, that DeAndre Hopkins will get open. There's that man Kelsey again. Did your game plan against him, y'all? He's just so smooth as a runner, Travis Kelce.
Second down, he's right for a first down. It's Campbell Williams across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
All right, now I'm getting close to live action, y'all. It's right. Osaka's serving for it now.
Beautiful.
Oh, Mahomes with a bad throw there.
This is the way they're able to control the line of scrimmage tonight. It's very, very concerning for the rest of the AFC.
Who's concerned for the rest of the AFC?
I said the way Kansas City is controlling the line of scrimmage tonight.
Oh, do you
It's
right?
concerning for the rest of the AFC.
Yeah, but they have given that one sack though to the Texans though.
I mean,
Well, the running game in particular, Andrew. The passing game has looked out of sync for Kansas City, ironically.
Right. Oh, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. There is mini Mark Ingram. There is new Mark Ingram showing his business there.
Oh, that's who else? So James also too. Royals are good for high scoring games.
Oh
The
yeah.
Royals are good for high scoring games, and the Tigers are good for high scoring games.
Tigers, yes. The AL Century is because the AL Century got the teams that they have to play against the most. They either don't have their pitcher is bad, and then the hitters don't hit well, or the Kansas City, Detroit don't have a good pitcher, and they just get slapped around. The White Sox are a good hitting team. The Indians are a good hitting team. White Sox. And the Twins. The Twins are one of the best. They hit the most home runs in the league.
Yep, that is true.
So that's the reason the AL Central is like the bandbox league. That and the NL Central. NL Central is a beastly league too. NL West is pretty good too, though. They hit a lot of they.
Whoa, J.J. Watt, Lord.
Wow. Oh, you caught up, Andrew?
Yes, I did, yes, sir. By the way, Naomi Osaka could be broken. 15-0. Let's switch to that right now to it. As I watch from my screen, at least, so I'm all good. On my TV screen. Naomi Osaka.
She better close it out. She mess around and give that girl new life. It could be a tragedy.
And Brady Davis.
Did y'all see what Cleve Blakeman got? The referee for the football game? He got his mask attached to like a lanyard, like a whistle. Where can we get one of those.
I know, James. I saw that early on. I'm like, Lord.
Where can I get one of those? Can I just have a mask as a lanyard?
Some small business out of nowhere was like, let's give the NFL this.
Right. Like the NFL need to put them on NFL.com right now as we speak. And then put team lanyards and team masks. Mix and match.
NFL, send this man a full bag now for that great idea.
Yeah, man.
30 all now.
She better she need to find 2 of them big serves.
You got a clutch serve there, so that's part 1 and maybe 3.
What was the money on Osaka in 3 sets?
I don't know. I didn't take a look at that one.
Brady was. By the way,
I don't blame you, Jonathan.
by the way, Brady was plus 220. I would have definitely encouraged you to say Osaka in 3 sets with that bet, because that's why I thought it was gonna be Osaka slightly.
Well, that's why I'm asking, because I don't think that'd be good money.
But you don't think?
Oh, match
3
point.
sets.
Match point.
Match point. No, 5:30. Osaka got a break, so
ESPN's behind. All right, I'm not gonna spoil. ESPN's behind with their score tracker. I'm not gonna extract this all the way now. We're gonna see right now here.
Did you stop recording? Because you got that in the background.
No, that's okay. So as long as I have my TV, I'm just talking over. So.
Nope.
He said it. He's in the finals.
Okay. Beautiful.
Did she? It was an ace. I missed it.
Cadre, look at Cadre getting there for his girl. My man Cadre know what time it is. That smart man rapper.
Andy Reid with this face shield is the best thing in the NFL. Oh my gosh.
What's so good, John? What's so good?
The Andy Reid face shield and how foggy it's getting because he's breathing so hard into it.
I love you, Andy.
He ain't gonna be able to see.
Andy Reid, what a guy. What a
Oh
guy.
my gosh.
By the
I'm
way,
looking at that play sheet though.
I have not seen them show Eric Bieniemy yet, but they showed the Texans offensive coordinator, so white quarterbacks coach, who's white. I have not seen Eric Bieniemy be featured.
Oh yeah, he does kind of look like that guy. Jonathan, they running the option and they close to the red zone, so you might get your Mahomes touchdown. Then all you need is Deshaun.
We shall see.
Going to be the same level as Osaka. But look at
Jim Brady waving bye to invisible fans.
she knows she had
Osaka's in the final, by the way. You heard?
I'm gonna mute myself for a second so I get this Naomi interview overall. So I'll let you guys discuss it. And I put it on Twitter.
I think it's related. Who, Mahomes? Yeah. I think they're gonna start doing it. It's gonna be like how they treated Cam. It sounds like there's a lot of people there in Kansas City because the cheering was still pretty loud on that play. And that wasn't them pumping it in there. Another touchdown. The 91 plays on 8-minute drive. Then he don't take that serious stuff. I thought you might have gotten your Mahomes touchdown, Jonathan, but he threw it.
That's okay. Still a whole nother half to go.
I don't know. They might say Watkins was down before he crossed the goal line, and then you still might get the rushing touchdown because it'll be a QB sneak then, definitely. He was because they can say the guy had his ankle. Yeah, when I first saw shit live, I didn't think he was touched. But if he was touched, you might get it. You still watching that Rockets game?
Not really. Not really. This one's been done for a while.
Oh yeah, they up 20 now.
Yeah. What's so crazy is that they get. Oh, would you look at the 8 assists that LeBron James has when he come and get those 8 assists the other night?
We all know the next series is the one that's gonna count.
Yes, for sure. All right, congratulations on Naomi, a great performance.
Westbrook's been pretty efficient tonight, actually.
Yeah, we enjoyed watching her. We enjoyed watching Jim Brady, and like Naomi, we will enjoy watching.
I wonder how bad Harden is.
Coming up, into another major
Harden was 2 of 11 tonight. Good Lord. Yikes.
All right. Sorry. So,
None with 2 of 11 from Harden.
what you said? Sorry. I had my sound off because I wanted to get it on Twitter. So I can
We were talking about the Rockets-Lakers game, and I was saying that Russ has been pretty efficient. He was 7 of 13 and 2 of 5 from 3. So I was asking Jonathan how has Harden been because they down 20
Lord.
points.
Let's not even
He
mention
said Harden is 2 for 11.
Oh.
What do you say?
Oh, Harden, Lord, Harden. Oh, Lord, yeah. I mean, I just had a feeling he was having a horrible game from what it looked like. And, geez, that's ugly.
He was having a hard night.
Well, Jonathan, I have to say, encountering James Harden in club settings twice, he always has a very hard night.
Oh wow, that's a low blow.
Oh.
It took balls to say that.
It sure did. Okay, let's mention this overall. Since this NFL season has decided to take place, and I do official questions now. If this season does end, which it will not end in my mind, but if the season somehow miraculously goes all the way to the end, James, throughout all the winter months where it's gonna be,
it ain't happening.
It ain't happening. That's right. So that's why I didn't even bother to think about fantasy football. I didn't even bother. You know, it's funny. Before I even get to any Super Bowl pick, which is gonna be ridiculous.
That's the real money. The prop bet on whether the NFL season is finishing. That's the money right there.
Lord, the pressure.
Whether it's finishing or whether it's finishing in 2020.
There we go. Whether it's finishing in 2020.
Yeah.
That is it.
First off, whether it's finished in the first place, then whether it's finished in 2020, another prop bet. Then you can pick, will it finish after Thanksgiving or will it finish before Thanksgiving?
Over under on the amount of total players who catch contract COVID.
100. You said 100 is the limit?
100 is the number. Over under. Oh, Jonathan, you might get your touchdown, and you know.
No, not this time. Why? Yeah, he was close. See, I told you, Mahomes sneaking in is not like Brady guaranteed.
Like I said, I'm not stressed about it. It's just a little something to keep an eye on.
Well, I mean, the first half is about to be over.
Okay, there's a whole second half to go.
That is true. Hard just missed a free throw badly.
Like it's gonna matter in that game.
I'm happy I didn't watch it because my dad is ready to throw James Harden fully out the window at this point because of the amount of free throws he's missed.
They still have a hope, though. It is 14 points. It is 14 points now. Westbrook, Rivers to the basket. And,
wow, that's a horrible. Goodness gracious, that's the worst layup.
Do you just try to throw alley-oop and it went in? Is that what I just saw on Andrew's TV?
In fact, let me rewind back. This is what Austin Rivers did.
Oh, I didn't even get to see that. Did he do Austin Rivers? Oh wow. Yep. Put that on his YouTube lowlight reel.
Oh,
If you have some time and you want to enjoy basketball,
he's kind of respectable. Don't
watch
you talk about Rivers when they do the Mario Brothers, and do him like that. I know what you're talking about.
watch the lowlight reel for what you would call it. What's the guy's name? Austin Rivers.
Well,
Oh, that is entertaining.
he
Quality
will,
entertainment.
he will always have the funniest high school slogan ever. You remember what he said in his hoop mixtape, James, right?
What did he say?
Well, I'll show you while his father was getting haircuts from my good friend Christmas on Mass Ave going to Southie. Did you ever go to that barbershop, James?
No, they were too expensive, dude. They were expensive even back then. They were trying to charge people $35 for a cut with a shake.
Wait, Christmas was?
Yeah.
Is he still living? I gotta call that shop. I hope he's still living.
I don't know.
I gotta call that. I'm calling him tomorrow.
Mass Ave is high rent district, Andrew. They don't care unless you know somebody who's in there.
I don't remember paying $35. I thought I paid $20, $25. It's still crazy. But
I was just about to say, and in Dorchester, you could at that time you could have got a lineup for $8 and a cut for $15.
Damn, yo, we always had to pay.
Y'all didn't know the local price. That was the problem. I tell people I pay $20 for a cut now, and people are still like, "What?"
We were just desperate for the black barbershop. Me and Hakeem.
Well, I also think the Dominican barbershop influx did not happen at the same time that we were in school. That happened maybe 4 or 5 years later, and you could go literally, I think in my neighborhood, down the street from where I live, there were 3 barbershops next to each other.
Yep. Yes, there were.
So before I forget, because this game pretty much over. Before I forget, Game 7 was really good. What y'all think? What's about to happen?
Well, Brad, all I can say is that Jason Tatum will redeem himself, I would assume, but
He better.
Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker need to redeem himself.
Oh, wait, Kemba's gonna stay in this series. Like he's at least showing up to me consistently. It's on Jason Tatum to really
turnovers.
How you have 5 points in 51 minutes?
Well, Kemba, I mean, that was a problem.
Explain that one to me.
Well,
in a game that you lost by 3, 5 points. If you have 10 points, you win the game.
10 points. It's 10 points.
It is. You know, you're
10
right.
10 points with 3 minutes to go.
But let me look at the stat line again from that one, all right? Because Kemba.
What, the Celtics Raptors?
Yes, he's allowed to have it back.
You called it right. Tatum's turnovers were backbreaking.
Yeah.
I personally cannot watch. I'm still hurt from Game 6. My anxiety was on level 11.
Are you a Celtics fan from living in Boston?
Huh?
Are you a Celtics fan from living in Boston? That's a yes.
I don't know how to answer that question.
It's kind of good, but he's such a Celtics fan that he's made sure he defends the honor of Bill Russell against Wilt Chamberlain.
Of course, I'm going to defend Bill Russell versus Wilt Chamberlain. You crazy?
Even though Wilt was a little bit out there more with the black activism than Wilt, who was a black activist in many other places.
He was very active. It's just what he was active with. You know what I mean?
Jonathan.
He was very much so. Very, very much.
That's what Wilt was
worried about. Oh, goodness gracious.
That you got that right.
You say,
yo. He really was a globetrotter, you know what I
mean? He was unquestionably the GOAT in that department.
Oh, my goodness.
So, yeah, my biggest issue was there was a point where the Celtics were up 4 with 3 minutes to go in the second overtime. Mm-hmm. And they got a rebound. And Jaylen Brown literally got the board and just ran to the other side of the court. And instead of slowing the game down and running a set, because they were killing, at that point, they were killing the.
Uh-oh, it's a game now.
It's a game. And one. Oh, my God. It's not his night.
It really is not his night.
And then instead of slowing the game down and grinding clock, Jaylen Brown tried to take it to the hole. He got stripped.
Yes, he did.
And then the Raptors came down and knocked down a 3 to cut it to 1.
Yep.
And I literally told my dad, I was like, that's what drives me crazy about the Celtics. It's like they have these moments, they just give teams too many opportunities.
Yes.
They'll come back. You can't do. They make young mistakes like that. Like I would have tripped him if I was on his team. I would have full scale stuck my leg out and tripped him instead of doing whatever he was planning to do. Because I don't know what he.
I tell you, we need to watch this next possession. We need to watch this next possession. I want to see what the Lakers run right now. They need to give the ball to Rondo. Because what the Lakers run right now will let you know how.
Watch what LeBron got it. He got it. Knock it. It's over. He should have went in.
Oh, you got to get a rebound. That's the whole game. Goodness gracious. You got second chance points. You got to get the rebound, though.
Got it. Okay, Westbrook. Now let's see right
But
now.
that kills you because you lose time. Because you could have just had more momentum.
Mm-hmm.
That kills you, man. You got to get that rebound. And then you just put the fear in them. Because
Well,
now
the
you
problem
come
was,
down,
to me, Jonathan,
you make it a 7-point game.
That's what's killing me.
Or
See
5-point
what Jeff
game.
Green did there? And he got the trippy. What killed me on the last possession was they didn't even box out.
Get free
Like, they
throws.
couldn't box out.
Yeah, they're going to get free throws now. And LeBron's struggling with the shot tonight. Let's see. Wow. They should not be in this one. I got to give credit, Jonathan.
Who's going to get free throws?
You still
Rockets.
You stuck with the cause.
Houston Rockets?
Yeah.
I ain't stick with them. I was just like, this game is done. But I was just like, if they somehow find a way to hang around, if the Lakers lose this game some way, somehow, bro. But they missed the free throw?
Yeah, Harden missed his first free throw. Missed the first one.
Oh, but he made the second one.
Damn.
He made the second one, though.
Harden with 4 free throw misses. 14.
Oh, that's uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah,
He made
it's
the
not his
second one,
night
though.
tonight. So now it's
You
7.
never know. Lakers need to score at least maybe 2 more times. Because if they stay at 105, they might lose this game.
They need,
if they stay
need
stuck at
one more
105, they may lose this game.
All I can say is that
They need to have Rondo running the offense right now.
Harden's been so bad that the Lakers have become bad.
Look at this. Look at this. Are you going to take a jumper or are you going all the way? Let him fade away. Oh, that's too good.
Right, Anthony.
That's too good. That's too good.
Too small.
Uh-oh, 98.
They're too small.
That's it.
Westbrook for 3. No.
Next game.
No, 98. I'm ahead on the app. Something is lagging because I see 105.98.
Oh, that's where you see it's a fast break.
Oh,
Yeah, so they're back in it.
Westbrook. Austin Rivers, they're still within it. 78 seconds left.
Might be too little, too late.
Oh, Caruso! Lay the ball up. Oh, that's too easy.
80.
That's too easy. They called the foul on Harden, on Anthony Davis on Harden. They didn't give Anthony Davis the foul.
They did.
That wasn't even as bad as yesterday,
99.
where they didn't give Kemba the foul on possession in the fourth quarter, where he clearly got hit on.
Uh-oh, 100. It's a 5-point game. Less than a minute to go. Let's do this. Yo, oh my goodness. Yo, I want to see this just for how Shannon Sharp is going to lose his mind. If the Rockets pull this off,
don't bring that Skip Bayless over here. Don't bring that Skip Bayless.
Undisputed is going to be must-see TV tomorrow if they pull this off. Oh, my gosh.
Don't bring that Skip Bayless over here.
Oh, my God. Scare him. Scare him good.
LeBron with the dagger now.
Come on, shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Just get another stop. Shot clock violation. Have him shoot a jumper. Dare him to shoot a 3. Dare him to shoot a 3. Dare him to shoot a 3.
Caruso, we got it. Oh,
damn it.
Caruso. That's trust.
I hate
That
this
is
fool.
trust.
Damn.
That is trust.
Damn.
That
That
not
spoiled
cancer
fool.
patient. That not
Ah.
cancer patient.
But he's still not the GOAT because the GOAT would have took that shot.
Oh my God.
He lucky Caruso made that.
That's a Skip Bayless take for real right there.
The same goat that would have passed the Paxson. The same goat that would have her. That's
Nah, that was a good play. That was a good play. That was a good play.
That pass.
That was a good play. That was a good play. That was a good play. That was a good play.
The dagger.
Damn, yo.
Deshaun Watson 3rd and 10.
You know he wants to pass the ball. Jump the passing lane, man. He ain't trying to take that jump shot. Jump the passing lane. Damn.
Tell him Stan Van Gundy. That's why Stan Van Gundy's so great at this already. Thank you for Jeff Van Gundy and Stan Van Gundy.
Damn, Caruso had to hit the clutch 3.
Because of the
Bail
stress,
LeBron
the
out.
greatness.
108, 100. They came back on them.
The greatest perimeter player of all time.
Pretty much, more or less.
The greatest perimeter player of all time. Now the NBA.
You out your mind.
The NBA
You out your mind. I gotta say, like Stephen A. Smith, you need to be drug tested.
The NBA leader in playoff wins, LeBron James.
Yeah, okay.
Eric Gordon. Oh, Caruso the steal. They out. Rondo dunking for me. Oh, he did it.
Oh, how did he still make that dunk?
He did it one hand.
They're showboating, and they just got the big lead. Like, come on now.
They really should have won this by 20.
Yes,
it's a real shame that
exactly.
LeBron is still on the floor. LeBron and AD should have both been rested the whole fourth quarter.
They just showed Rondo's face, and he looked like he was about to crap himself.
Look, LeBron and AD should have been sitting the whole fourth quarter the way this game went. That's a travesty. I tell you this. They better not let the Clippers hang around like this because they'll get their ass blown out. Tell you that much. You know that's a fact. James knows that's a fact. Now women now.
Yeah.
If they played this exact same game against the Clippers winning this game. That's a fact.
You're gonna be flopping all over the place.
And there it is. And now the showdown between the mamas, Serena and Vika, the besties.
James, his 9th assist. Caruso.
Yeah, where was them assists the other night when I needed them?
Well, hey, look, that's true. In fact, James, tell him, Jonathan, tell him what the bet was. Tell him what the bet was the other night.
So check this out. James Harden, 7 assists. James Harden, 20 points. Anthony Davis, 20 points. LeBron James, 20 points. And LeBron James, 7 assists.
Okay.
Plus 200.
Okay.
Everybody did their part except LeBron, the passer. 5 assists.
And I told James,
I would have been $730. No, James, listen to this. James, listen to this.
Wait,
I'd have been $730. Huh? I'd have been $730 with you. 2 assists.
No.
Yes,
he's the only one. That's why I don't like LeBron James right now.
That's why I was like, damn, Jonathan, you mad?
Not tonight. I'm talking about the other night. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Blame Danny Green for blowing 2 wide open threes that he had.
No, I blame Rondo.
No, he put it right
for coming out, balling out, having 9 assists. He stole some of them fourth quarter assists from LeBron.
I mean, look, Danny Green, LeBron put it right in his hands, and he just did not knock down the 3 like he should. You know, he should, like, overall. Okay, let me go and see this or whatever, because I'm probably going to stop this overall in the second half. I need to give me some of these fellas.
Yo, Caruso with 16 points? Gosh damn, I just realized he had 16 points. Caruso had as many points as LeBron.
Well, it's just how the...
I guess that makes Caruso the best perimeter player.
He is. He's elite. He just rubs off the legend of legends rubs off to him, and that's why he's able to execute. I don't see Michael Jordan making undrafted free agents like this popping. Nope.
Oh my goodness, you're just a hater.
Oh,
You
look at
just
this
don't want to
box
see.
score. Look at this box score. This box score is so balanced. This is a team effort.
All right, I gotta get ready for work. It's been
Oh,
real, people.
Jonathan, I thought you wasn't even. I thought you had to work tonight. Well,
I did. I told you I had to work tonight. I just said I could do the call. I told you I had to work tonight. See, you ain't been listening. You ain't been
No,
reading. You
I
just
didn't.
been all over the
You
place
just said
tonight,
you were
man.
available. That's what you said. I didn't know. I did ask for it tonight. You just said you was available now.
Yeah, I was available. Was I not available?
You certainly was, sir.
All right. Then I got to get ready to work.
And you made this a classic. By the way, I'm gonna send you an email. Hopefully, Courtney will email you tomorrow because you would be great at just a part of the betting podcast part of it, honestly. And they're paying soon, so they're gonna be paying a lot because Howard, he's got this invested where he's got people in the network, some networks behind him, and a lot of people. So it's the real deal. This thing.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Well, thank you, good sir.
Deuces on deuces. A pleasure as always, James. Thank you for being objective, unlike some people.
Wait a minute. All I can say is that it's better to say "I mean" when whole discussions are having to clarify your stance. I mean. Now get out of here, good sir. Get out of here. NYC. You're translating MVP. All right. You out, Jonathan? All right, he's out. I think so. Yep. But James, I'm gonna probably stop this soon. I need something to eat, and I'll probably Serena and Venus. I wish we could. We'll chat on the end of this ridiculous game. You know.
I was gonna say I'm taking. Yeah, it's been a long day. A very long day. I'm gonna go probably head to bed and watch this on my tablet.
Yeah, knowing me, I may sleep on this game right now, honestly. But then I gotta stay up for this Zoom meeting at 11 because Bigo, West Coast people. So I'll let you know about Bigo, James, because James, that's such a tremendous app. It really is, because it pays. It pays. Thank you, good people in Singapore who understand, like Mark Zuckerberg.
I know why. Okay. I know that.
Yeah.
I'm about to ask, where is Singapore getting all this money? But I remember reading something specifically about the backing for One FC and how they get their money. Learning more about that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yep. You see that? That's the insight that the locker room needs in terms of a combat sport MMA podcast, along with you just being MLB standout. Let me just check one more thing. Does Mookie Betts and Fernando Tatis Jr., do they still have more home runs than Mike Trout?
No, Mike Trout is at 16 now.
He's got 16, only 16 in the shortened season overall. Let's check. Let me just check the stats real quick.
I get alerts from MLB.com because I have the app, and anytime he does anything, they send me an alert.
Oh, really? It's an alert for him, but not Mookie Betts.
It's not an alert for him, but like, is Mookie playing second tonight?
Really?
I don't know.
I mean, didn't he play in high school? Or
no, it looked like he got his outfield glove on.
Okay, about to say. Well, yeah, Mookie Betts still a better hitter.
Oh no, Mookie's playing second.
Mookie still hit 307. Mookie Betts with 14 less strikeouts than Mike Trout.
I'm gonna say because that definitely is an outfield glove.
James, look at this. Mookie Betts, he's got 5 more hits. I won't get into R&Bs or whatever. He's got 14 less strikeouts, a better batting average, more stolen base. I mean, who can honestly say right now that Mike Trout is better than anybody? Because Mookie Betts has been better than him.
I think you got 3 more than Mookie.
Sorry, what's that?
No, my dad would say Mike Trout has more home runs. Who's gonna say it is MLB Network? That's who's gonna say it. Okay.
Got across the board. And then Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. still doing it up.
Well, the other thing is he plays shortstop. He plays shortstop every day. And the fact that he's a better shortstop than Manny Machado is something to say. And a better player than Manny Machado.
Wow. So Machado's playing third base?
Of course. And the funny part was before he left Baltimore, Machado wanted to play shortstop so that his value can go up. He's signed by the Padres, everybody was wondering, are the Padres is he gonna move back? He never did, and because he said, "Have you seen how good this kid is?"
Oh, that was nice of him to say that. Good job, Manny Machado.
So that tells you, yeah, Tatis he's a good player. But yeah, Trout hit one 449 today. I told you, anytime he does something, it's like Mike Trout alert.
Yeah, every time he does something. Meanwhile, they're 18 and 27.
Yeah, they're terrible. They
Like, they're really, really good.
close to 25 now if he played. Him and Stanton, they start off really hot.
Yeah, they did. Right. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his calf. I hope it's not blood clot.
Shout out to Sir Eddie's father. Shout out to you, father. Appreciate you, great sir.
What was I gonna say? Trout. What was the stat we heard the other day, Daddy? That the Angels have over $500 million in payroll or something like that.
Oh gosh.
And they were trading at the trade deadline in a shortened season.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, that tells you. As I was explaining to you before, the problem is they sign these offensive players because offensive players traditionally make higher AAV. But the issue is the stats that you would sign a modern day player to a high contract. Even though from an analytics perspective, it says that's going to win you games, it actually does it. RBIs, if you're paying high annual value, you still need to have people who can hit the runs in the old way of saying it, who can produce. You need somebody to drive people in. So unless you have 7 guys who can get on, who hit for average, who can give you, like on a regular season. Yeah, I think he's like 24. If you have a bunch of guys who hit, low 300s, high 200s, 20 home runs. If you look at like the 2018 Red Sox, right? It was a bunch of guys who kind of hit in that mid-range, and then you had your boppers who drove them in. And that's a well-designed team. The Angels don't have that. They have Pujols, who's sucking up like $32 million.
Yes, he is.
You got Trout, who's sucking up like another $40 million. And then they just signed Anthony Rendon, who's another $30 million player.
Yeah.
And Ohtani's like at 24, 25.
Yeah.
So between those 4, them alone aren't going to produce enough, right? Because each one of them is going to give you close to mid to high 300s, mid 300s, 30 to 40 home runs. But then RBI, because there's no one getting on in front of them, they're driving themselves in.
Yeah.
So it's useless. You're not maximizing your run production. And the only way you can maximize run production is by playing old school baseball. But you can't tell an analytics person that.
Yep. And by the way, you see the difference when Mookie Betts leaves the Red Sox. Look at their record. I mean,
so, we all knew that was going to be the issue. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, they could have the worst record. I mean, even in this ridiculous shortened season, they could have the worst record for this year, which is really shocking, honestly.
I mean, that's the goal. That's the goal right now for them. Boston Talk Radio is clearly talking about how they want to tank so that they can get good draft picks and rebuild the farm system with pitching. So there's that.
Yep, there's that. Meanwhile, you see the Rays be 28 and 15 with just like a salary that's like whatever, and a whole building that's still Tropicana a mess. It just goes to show you this is a lot of incompetent people in these sports positions overall. When this is their life overall, and they still can't get it right.
It's not incompetence. I think baseball as a sport is sexy for math. But as I was saying to you before, you can come up with a lot of interesting thoughts and analytics. But the problem is, as I was telling you, the analytics needs to be on the back end, right? I produce, and then the analytics tells you why my production is important and why I'm good, right? First Mitch Moreland. Hosmer, he probably DH'd. So that's the issue. The issue is they're not They don't do that. They don't use they're trying to use the analytics to say why someone is more important.
Yes, yes.
So like a stat like WAR to me, like I said, still makes no sense.
It makes no sense. I mean, we're gonna rant on, and honestly, it'll be so great to talk about the locker room because there's a lot of white people that definitely adhere to the analytics and their overall. And I'm
Well,
like,
what I always say is those people didn't never play. That's more the way I look at it. If you
no.
played before, you understand. Like I was telling my dad the other day, it's sad to me to see how. Yeah. Who's playing first base? It probably is their rookie dogger. Why? Because the way he put that tag down. You know Barnes don't check the runner.
Yeah.
So, what was I saying, Andrew?
You were saying how we ran against war
Because WAR doesn't make any sense to me because it's like
at all.
if you're saying win against above replacement, right? If my replacement is Roberto Clemente and I play right field, my WAR, it's like, and somebody was trying to explain to me, they're like, well, that's the analytical term for the stat. And I was like, well, then the stat's name is stupid. Like, you need to find out a different name for the stat then if you're going into it. I also think what my issue is they try to give you defensive assessments. Like I said, Jay.
They try to give you defense, yes, they do, and it's just so come on. Especially with Mike Trout, who has no legit, whose arm is not that great, like that, and it's just come on now, come on.
Well, I think the problem is you try to talk about defensive assessment, but what I was saying, I was talking about how me and my dad were watching the game the other day, and I was telling him what gets me frustrated is watching, like, fundamentally, as I was saying to you earlier, there's a lot of things that happen on a baseball field nowadays that if it happened in a little league park, you would take the person off the field.
Yes, you would.
The issue is, so like I was talking about specifically, we were talking about how with the stolen base, and I was telling him the psychological effect of like a stolen base or the threat that someone might steal the base, right? That alone, if I get on base and my dad is behind me, he knows he's going to get a lot of fastballs because I'm a threat to steal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Not only is it that what's happening, but now the pitcher is paying attention to me, so he's not focusing on throwing his best pitch.
Yeah.
So it's there's something to it. It's kind of like the 3-point shot in the NBA, right? Like, and that's what gets me frustrated. Is the analytic people hate it because they're like, the return is not as good. But I'm like,
yeah,
no.
It's that just is like y'all really never played, or y'all didn't watch it closely enough as kids to understand. There is no need for that ridiculous stat. It's a subjective stat. And
it is. Well, also, but that's the issue, Andrew. Is all stats are subjective, right? So if you're then making things based off of the subjective nature of statistics, then that's people's job are losing their livelihoods because of it. You're modifying the game. So now, if I'm someone like Billy Hamilton who has God-gifted speed, and as I try to tell people, one of the hardest things to do on a baseball field is run fast and turn at your fastest speed, which is something he's mastered.
yeah.
It's very frustrating because his value in modern day baseball, that's gonna go. Wow, he caught it. That was 100-mile-per-hour fastball, dude. He got him. Whoa!
What happened with the wall?
A guy, Calhoun just hit a deep fly ball to left field. Somehow, some way, the guy who was on first base for the Diamondbacks still almost got thrown out at first base, even though the ball was cut off. So I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, I thought that was gone.
Well, on that great note, good sir, I'm gonna depart this overall. This has been a classic edition that we've been rocking with. We just did this gag review. We just chilling, having a good time, and all this and everything.
Yeah.
Peace, people. On the next episode.